Hello, everyone. This is Mani from the New Shop, one of the co-founders. I look after technology. To cut it short, we're India's first and largest omnichannel convenience store chain. The basic concept is you can get about 2,000 odd products, either offline or online, within 15 minutes, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. So I wanted to kind of present the kind of retail tech that we built in terms of omnichannel retailing, really pioneering this in India. Um, so a quick run through what the new shop is. We build neighborhood stores right where customers are. Stores are aesthetics. The staff are well skilled, and yet we're mass market, so we're not premium or anything like that. It's for everyone. It's targeted to the Indian youth, which is more than 66% of India. And we're not just selling groceries, so it's beverages, live food and beverages, tobacco and related products, alcohol coming soon, confectionery, snacks, grocery and others are like a small category for us. And we obviously have our own application for delivery within 15 to 30 minutes, within that 1.5 to 3 kilometers radius. So you could also call us a quick commerce company in that regard. So this is where we really, I think we have innovated and pioneered in terms of thinking of what retail tech really means. And this is what we saw the challenge in going omnichannel was. So for example, you have 4 different applications that you built for your business where there's a POS, there's a delivery application you want, which is essential these days. There's a rewards program, which is another thing to drive loyalty and retention. And you have inventory management software. As you can see, there's different databases maintained by different companies, and then to be able to sync between these models is a pain. There's a lot of plugins that's required to do this, whether you do it through a big company like Shopify, or you do it in-house or things like that, or someone like SAP, Ingenico, and companies like that. So there's a lot of data loss due to that syncing, and the operations are thus ineffective. For the customer, the experience is bad because across the channels, there's no syncing happening in the manner that customer would want. And when you add a new module on top of the on top of your tech applications, then the complexity kind of increases exponentially and not linearly. So, for example, you want to do marketplace listing now, and the syncing now is just crazy. So you can't do rewards with marketplace sales, for example. How do you link your inventory with the marketplace listings now? How do you connect that sales? How do you do that analytics in terms of customers? How do you know who bought it? So that's happening, especially in our industry. And obviously, outsourcing your tech, you don't have any scope for customization, any kind of innovation you could do. So this is where we are right now. What we built till date. What we do is there's a single database which we call a database warehouse, and what it does is every application kind of interacts with this. So everything we built in-house, every tech piece we built in-house. So what it does is everything is synced 100% from the get-go in real time, very fast, super efficient. When we scale, the cost of technology is not high, it remains constant. Within our POS, as you can see, we have integrated our own app. We've integrated marketplaces like Dunzo, Swiggy, Zomato, MagicPin, and n number of companies that will come up in the future. Everything then gets connected to your rewards program. So even marketplace orders, the customers coming from marketplaces could get that rewards, even though if it's not through our own channel. We have our own application where you could do 15 to 30 minutes deliveries. We're coming up with our own cashierless IoT stores where there's no cashier at all, so you could just pick up and leave like Amazon Go. So those things are about enhancing that customer experience, giving that innovation to the customer. And obviously in business and operations, we have our own inventory management platform that's cloud-based, real-time, syncing everything in real time. We do insights in real time as well. We have our MIS for not just our operations team, but for our brands and franchise partners. So you could track sales, your stock in real time. So you exactly know what's going on with your brand, what's going on with your store, what kind of commissions you're making. So it's all real time and transparent. And now we've added workflow automations where retail staff, operation staff know exactly what to do at what time. So that can also be added to this because everything is synced into a single database. And then I think in omnichannel retailing, one of the biggest things that people are missing right now is that people have not thought really about how one channel can promote the other channels and create this circle of, this circle of trust where customers continue to buy from you specifically. And that's where I think we need to think as retailers how to be able to do that. For example, with us, with the offline store, we're getting app downloads for free of cost. We're not doing any marketing for that. At stores, you will see certain sections where you could buy products that are app-only offers, so that promotes our app downloads, and we get that authenticated data from customer, which is not, it won't be fake, it won't be inaccurate at all. In the app, you have option to go on offline and pick up products at the store. You could use the app to pay at the store, so that to incentivize that, we give more reward points if you do that through the app. So I think this way, when the offline is promoting your online channel and the online is promoting your offline channel, and you continue to create that circle, it will be an upward spiral, and we get more sales, better data from customers, better loyalty from customers, and for the customer, the experience will be superior. So that's what we've done, and I think a lot of brands could learn from what we've built till now. A lot of good brands like Lenskart already do this, and we hope to overcome them by creating other modules on top of this. Yeah. So that's the new shop.
Hi. Can you hear me? Hi, Mani. First of all, fantastic presentation. I think it's a complete new product that you are creating on your own, along with the retailing business that you're doing. I have a question on the scalability part. Typically, when you make a decision of build versus buy, and if you go for a build option there, one of the largest challenges that happens is scalability, and how do you understand how much can you scale and how much can the system take, and so on and so forth. Whereas a buy decision, it comes with some benchmarks and targets that you are aware of. How are you addressing that?
I think with us, one of the biggest things is we look retail with the lens of tech. So we're a tech-first company. So I think if you want to scale to the level of, for example, you want to be a Walmart of India, or you want to be the Best Buy of India, you want to be the 7-Eleven of India, then I think having that 50% focus on tech is really important, because it really helps you solve a lot of these problems. Scalability is a challenge, but if you look at yourself as a 50% tech, 50% retail company, then I think it'll solve for itself, and you will look into hiring that kind of talent. I think after, like, when we crossed about 7-8 crores monthly of revenue, we could see that, having our own tech really helped, because we can customize things on the go. A lot of things we could build that if we outsource would take like months to do, and that really helped in terms of analytics and insights, like things like, for example, I sell a brand called Epigamia, and it sells the lowest on Tuesdays. So that kind of insights is very easy for me to get, because I'm at that scale and because my tech is in-house. And if you want to scale to like revenues of 100 million plus per year, and then you want to really understand the customer and grow the business, I think it's really important. With tech, actually, scalability is much easier. And for higher revenues, I would suggest there should be a separate tech section, and then 50% of the focus should be there.
So, can you just briefly give the highlights of your tech stack? That is the first part of my question. And the second is, how do you attract and retain tech talent?
Yeah. So, first part, the tech stack we use is for the mobile application, we use Flutter. The language used is called Dart by Google. For everything else, we use JavaScript, because it's the fastest right now. There's a lot of talent in that. Using modules in different kind of applications is easy because it's all JavaScript. For coders to understand throughout the stack is very easy because it's JavaScript. And obviously is the most cutting edge technology out there in terms of web and mobile applications. Our front end is built in React. Our back end is built in Nest, which is a very new thing that has come up. Our database, we use both NoSQL and SQL database because there's a lot of relational things also happening. And now for our data analytics and stuff, we use Python. But yeah, I mean, we continue to innovate in terms of the stack whenever something new is coming, and we see that it can make us more efficient. We do jump into it, and because we are a tech-first company, we are agile in that manner as well. And on the second question, can you repeat the question again? So yeah, for us, I think, yeah, tech talent is a bit difficult to attract and retain. Number one, obviously, the whole remote working culture has helped us attract talent more. A lot of techies like to work remotely. That offer really helps. And the second is, since we're a startup, we can offer ESOPs. And they have that skin in the game that, you know, throughout time, they can really actually build significant wealth through it. And then, so we've used ESOPs to retain that tech talent. And we also continue to buy back ESOPs as it matures, so they can actually create more money than what they would make out of mere salaries.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.